when you're building a home or a building, big or small, it's a large, often complicated investment and process. And owners, designers, and builders involved with it, they devote their minds to it and often their hearts and souls as well. And so when we at Logix Brands are chosen to play a part in these making these dreams and aspirations come true, we're honored. And so today we are going to recognize some of the more interesting and some of the more notable projects that we were a part of over the last year. And the first runner-up is the Sustainable Mid-Century Home by Paragon Design Build, supported by Logix manufacturer AMC Foam. This is a 2,501 square foot main floor bungalow. It's got almost a full basement of well, it's got a full basement, 1,764 square feet of it finished. And Paragon has been using Logix ICF for years, and they knew that they had a perfect application for this, that this was a perfect application for the client. The client in this case was moving from an R2000 home, and that's a high performance rated home in Canada. And so Paragon knew they had three goals in mind here. They wanted to design the home to fit into the mid-century character of the neighborhood. They wanted it to be single story for aging in place, and they wanted to meet the ambitious comfort and energy efficiency goals of the homeowners. So the Logix walls were built over 7 weeks in winter, late winter and early spring. But they used 8-inch concrete core for the foundation and 4-inch concrete core main floor exterior walls for above grade. That's slightly unusual in Canada to use 4-inch concrete core walls in Canada for above grade. In the US, it's fully covered by building code, but in Canada, that does require custom engineering, and you can get custom engineering for it, but that has to be done site specifically by a structural engineer, which was the case here. So with the 8-inch ICF at the basement level, they were achieving 9-foot ceiling heights, maximizing the functional space, and the main floor actually had 9-foot ceilings using the 4-inch concrete core ICF blocks. Now this area is notorious for bad soil, so you can't really see it here, but they actually used the suspended wood floor in the basement to just ensure that any water issues were avoided. And this, coupled with the 8-inch ICF walls, made the lower level warm, dry, and feel like a main floor of the house. This home was constructed in cold Manitoba winter, and many other projects were halted and due to the weather, but because of the ICF, they were able to continue on. And here, as you can see, the 4-inch concrete core ICF proceeding above grade. And now, the homeowners wanted to carry the thermal comfort of the home into the attached heated garage, so they carried ICF construction all through into the garage. You're going to see our sister product here, Halo graphite insulation, used in points of the house, and here are some of them. Halo Exterra was used on a few portions of the wood frame areas of the home, a heated sunroom in the garage. You see some of it here. And actually, Subterra and Interra products were used under the garage slab and the framing of the garage wall as well. There's a schematic of our Halo products and their application. You can visit buildwithhalo.com if you want to learn more about those. Here's some of the finishing details, and look how gorgeous that is. And Nigel Fergus, the president of Paragon, says we've used Logix ICF for a long time, and we will always use ICF in our builds. So congratulations again to Paragon Design Build, first runner-up